Shalom. Greetings from the set apart place, and my name is Ruth Dunn, and I like to attempt to answer the situations that are going on in this world today. I have other videos out, and we have messages on our website. We have blogs, but I like to just talk to you, talk to the world, so to speak, on what I believe, what's going on with the storms, the high rates of cancer and heart disease, the death. It is amazing how much is going on, how much tragedies are all around us. The storms take away our possessions. The disease and sicknesses are taking away the lives of many people. And for most families, it has already hit home with some loved one. But something's happening and something's going on. Some people call it conspiracies and say, that things are happening to reduce population or whatever. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go to the Almighty YAHUAH. YAHUAH is sovereign. He is sovereign over all. He's in charge of all the good that are happening in this world today, and he's in charge of all the bad that are happening in this world today. He's in charge of each and every individual's lives. He's in charge of our well-being, whether we do well and be successful in life, or whether we not do so well and suffer in life. He's in charge of everything. And if you remember the story of Job and how he suffered, when YAHUAH gave permission to the devil to make Job's life suffer, but in the end, Job saw who the Almighty was. He saw him for his goodness and his greatness. His eyes were open. And then Yah turned around his captivity and told him, pray for your friends who did not speak right about me, he said to Job. And Job prayed for his friends, and Yah turned the captivity of Job around. Well, most people who have not turned to Yah and have not dedicated their lives to serving him are in captivity. If the people are in captivity, we're all in captivity, we haven't turned to him yet to do his will, then while in captivity, punishment comes. There's a plague, and the last plague is death. And there's a plague of death that's going around. Either death to your life or death to your livelihood, your possession. Either way, you're going through a death. Okay? The death of the plague. The whole world is under captivity when they're not serving Yah, the majority of the world. There was Noah and his boat, and Yah created a way for Noah and his family to be saved because Noah found favor with YAHUAH. So he gave Noah a way out. Noah and his family survived the flood. The flood was a judgment, a plague over the whole earth. With that being said, if we're in disobedience to the Almighty and not keeping his Torah, because sometimes people just don't know that they have to keep his Torah, if we're in disobedience and we're not keeping his Torah, then we're in a position like Job, or like the people in Noah's day, because at some point or another, he's going to render judgment. To be individually, people are going through judgment every day. There's a last day for somebody every minute of the day. Someone's life ending in this world. So there's individual judgments and there's collective judgment for different parts of the world. What we want to do is do what it takes to please Yah. There are many churches who have groups, and apparently some of the ministers do not know that they have to return to the Hebrew way, back to Yah, back to obeying the Torah, back to walking His way. You got to turn around. And most ministers aren't saying it. But I'm saying it to you people who are in the church, that if you are a remnant and you want to be in the remnant, you've got to come out. You've got to come back to obedience. Because if you don't come back to obedience, He's going to destroy you. You got a date already set for your death, because the plague would be on you. Okay? So if you're in captivity, you have to deal with the plague. You have to deal with death. Your life is cut short, or losing things in the storms. We don't know what's happening today, tomorrow, or the days to come. But Yah did tell me something's going to happen in 2 years. This is 2017, 2019. I have no idea yet until He reveals to me what's going to happen in 2 years. But what He's telling me now, that we, the family of Messiah, Yahushua Assembly, I, Ruth, and my family have found favor with Yah. We've been walking for nearly 30 years, seeking Him and doing His will. And one day He said, all our seeking is over. This is it. And He's blessed us ever since. So now, if we found favor with Him, if you join yourself to us, you too will find favor. It's like I'm telling you that if you come into Family Messiah, get your name on the register, believe in Yahuwah and Yahushua the Messiah, believe in Him, agree to seek Him, to know His way, and return to Torah. Pay the half shekel. Come on and join us. You're going to be saved. You're going to be saved. I will do another video on the remnant, and to find out if you're a remnant. How do you know if you're a remnant? He will save the remnant. He gave Noah merit. He gave His people merit, the ones that He saved. He gave merit when you do what pleases Him. And we have done what pleased Him. So now He set us up to be a place where the whole world can join in with, to be His remnant. So when His wrath come against this world, because His wrath going to come, it has to come. He's been very patient. So when His wrath come against this world, He will save those who's in Noah's Ark. Modern day Family of Messiah Yahushua Assembly, the registry. We're listed on where you can be listed on our registry, and He will save your life from captivity, and He will spare you from the plague. Thank you.